This video breaks down what really went down with Miles Harris, known as Bouncer. It was a case involving the death of his friend, Persaud, who was hit in the head with a hammer during a street attack. Now people are calling Bouncer a snitch. If you really look at the details, it's not that simple. Bouncer's name was first brought into the case by Pearson, the man later charged in relation to the incident. Pearson told police that Bouncer had chased him. That one statement led police to bring Bouncer in for questioning. He was only 15 or 16 years old. During that interview, there was no lawyer, no parent, and no appropriate adult present. Despite his age and the circumstances, a judge later ruled that the video could be played in court. In the interview, Bouncer made it clear he wasn't there when the incident took place. He told officers he was just sharing what he'd heard from others, including Pearson. It wasn't a confession. It wasn't a witness account. It was second-hand information. After hearing what had happened to his friend, Bouncer left a voicemail. In it, he said someone had been hammered, but Bouncer wasn't at the scene. He was reacting to what he'd been told. The voicemail was later used as evidence. Pearson later told police he felt Bouncer was after him. That became part of his defense, shifting attention from himself onto Bouncer. And it worked. The prosecution used Bouncer's interview as supporting evidence, even though it was never meant to be used in that way, and Bouncer had no chance to explain himself in court. In the same interview, Bouncer said he didn't want to go to court. He wasn't trying to be a witness. He thought he was helping, giving police what he'd heard. But there was no adult guiding him through it, and no one to tell him how his words might later be used. Bouncer went to stay in Jamaica with his father due to serious threats that had nothing to do with this case. When the court requested that he give evidence over video link, his father did not give consent. As a result, Bouncer did not testify, but the court still allowed his teenage interview to be played in full, without cross-examination. Pearson admitted what he did. He said, "Yeah, I did hammer him. He deserved it." That's a direct confession, and it came from the same man who told police Bouncer was chasing him. But somehow, Bouncer's reaction was treated like more of a problem than Pearson's actions. Pearson continued pushing the idea that Bouncer was aggressive and threatening. Even though Pearson was the one who admitted to the violence, his claims helped build a story that made Bouncer look like part of it, even when the facts said otherwise. Bouncer was just a teenager. He didn't witness the incident. He never claimed to. He repeated what he'd been told, and has kept his story consistent from the start. But that one interview, recorded with no guidance, was used to paint him as a snitch. Bouncer was just a teenager. He didn't witness the incident. He never claimed to. He repeated what he'd been told, and has kept his story consistent from the start. But that one interview, recorded with no guidance, was used to paint him as a snitch.